Hey y'all, Shelly here with another tip for hospice nurses. So there might be a time when you have a patient who is at the end of life, in their last phase of life, not yet transitioning, but 2 weeks out, 4 weeks out from transitioning, where they will just completely withdraw. They'll stop talking, they'll stop interacting, they'll still be eating, you'll still be able to feed them, and they'll chew and swallow and drink water and all of those kind of things, but they just really don't offer any kind of interaction with the environment. I've heard this called the silent embrace or the quiet farewell. Nobody really knows why this is happening. There's some theories. Some people theorize that the person is introspective during this time and they're reflecting back over their life and preparing themselves for during this final phase. Other people think that maybe it's because they're emotionally and physically just completely spent, that they just don't have anything left. Both of those could definitely be true. I think that it is, when I see it in my patients, it's usually after they've seen everyone that they needed to see. They've said all of their goodbyes in their own mind. And I think that they are now in this accepting phase, that they have accepted what is coming. They're at peace with it. And they just don't have that the physical need to interact anymore, that they're just calm and peaceful in this phase that they're in. I do know that when I'm around these patients, the energy in the room is incredible. It's so peaceful and so calm, and they are definitely not in any kind of distress. They are definitely very, very happy and peaceful during this phase. It can be stressful on the family, though, and the loved ones. So I always talk about this when I'm admitting a patient to kind of give a forewarning if it does happen. And if a patient's going through it, I will sit with the family again and talk with them about it. Because the tendency is for the family to want to get really close in the patient's face and talk really loud and shake them and try to get them to respond. And they usually don't. So I like to prepare the family for it some and tell them, we need to respect the person's wishes, but continue on as you were. If the person is in their bed in the middle of the living room and you watch TV in there every night, then continue to do that. And if kids are playing around them, just keep everything the same. Still talk to the person. I recommend not asking them questions or having any conversation that requires their input, but just talk with them like you normally would, and respect them during this phase. And as a hospice nurse, if you have the opportunity to be around one of these patients, I recommend sitting down with them for like 10 minutes and absorbing some of this incredible energy, because it's really, really amazing. It's like soul cleansing for you. And I know that sounds dramatic, but it really is. I think it's a gift that this person is giving to all of the people around them. So partake of that gift. So I hope this tip was helpful. If you have any tips that would be helpful for hospice nurses, please let me know. And remember, together we can change our world.